Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning to everyone. In today's lecture, we will discuss biography of Alexander Fleming. Hello students, this is Alexander Fleming. Alexander Fleming was a doctor and bacteriologist. 100 years ago, he discovered a medicine for infections quite accidentally. That's very interesting story. Let's enjoy it. Dear students, if you are ill and you have an infection in your body, you go to a doctor and doctor gives you an antibiotic to cure your infection. It was Alexander Fleming who discovered the famous antibiotic penicillin. It saved the lives of millions of people all around the world. Before penicillin, there was no medicine to cure the infection. So today, I tell you a little bit about Sir Alexander Fleming. He was born on a farm near Dowell in Ayrshire on August 1881. His father was a farmer and his mother was an animal doctor. His elder brother Thomas was a doctor and Fleming decided to follow him. His brother Thomas suggested him to come to London and study at St. Mary's Hospital. That's one of the best hospitals of the country. Fleming started working in a laboratory to learn something about bacteria and disease. Fleming used to do the weird experiments. Now one day he went to a laboratory with a bad cold and when he was examining bacteria dish, his mucus fell from his nose on the bacteria dish he was working on. Alexander Fleming noticed that his green mucus had killed some of the bacteria in the dish. Fleming learned that there is a magic ingredient in our snot or the mucus, our sweat, and our spit that protects our body from germs. He called it lysozyme. When First World War broke out in 1914, Alexander Fleming went to work in a field hospital to help the soldiers with their wounds and injuries. Many of the poor soldiers died in hospitals rather than in battlefield. Their lives could have been saved if physicians knew how to fight against infections. Here I want to tell you that Alexander Fleming was an untidy person and his life was messy. Old food and unwashed lab dishes were lying in his laboratory. One fine morning of August, Fleming, with his wife and 2 children, went to the seaside and had lovely time. When he came back to lab, he noticed that one of his dirty dishes has a big blob of mold on it, just as if you do not wash your cereal bowl, it would go green after a few days. That's funny. Alexander Fleming then saw all around the green mold in the dish. Bacteria were dead. The green mold had killed everything near it. This mold was called a penicillin. and it was amazing. It could kill the germs. Fleming was so excited and he ran off to his friends who were scientists to tell all what he had discovered. But his friends were not impressed and they did not think it could ever work as a medicine. Perhaps Fleming could not make them understand about his idea. 10 long years went by, but nobody took interest in Alexander Fleming's discovery until one brilliant man whose name was Ernest Chain came from Germany. He was a scientist. One day, he read thoroughly the paper of Alexander Fleming's discovery and said, "Wow, that's an incredible idea." Then, Fleming called his another brilliant Australian friend, Howard Florey, who was also a scientist. Both these persons noticed this green mold, and first thing which they did was to find out if this penicillin stuff did actually kill infection. Their patient was a policeman and he had a severe wound on his eye. And he might die because of the wound. Fleming and his friends used penicillin on his eye and they were surprised. The infected area around his eye was disappeared. The next question raised in their minds that how could they make penicillin in a large quantity? So they went to America to the company that made medicine and they explained the problem. The persons of the companies agreed to help them to make penicillin seriously in a big quantity. Now they needed to start with the very best quality of penicillin mold. Do you know from where they found this mold? Dear students, they found it from rotten old watermelons, and they collected all the rotten watermelons into a container and added sweet corn syrup in it, and then they waited for the mold to grow. They started to produce it in laboratory. Then they tested the penicillin on white rabbit from New Zealand and found good results. They put this penicillin into bottles and boxes. Now they had the mountains of it. Since time in 1945, penicillin has become the most commonly used antibiotic in the world, and it has saved the countless lives. Let's pay thanks to Alexander Fleming, who made this great discovery with a collaboration of Howard Florey and Ernest Chain. Because of this great discovery, Alexander Fleming, Howard Florey, and E.B. Chain shared the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 1995. Thank you very much.